It was November 3rd, 2014. The kind of night when the sky has no stars, no moon, only blackness. The silence of Lexington, Kentucky was not peaceful that night. It was unsettling. There was no wind, no animal sounds, nothing but a strange stillness that made you feel watched. Jennifer Carlisle stepped outside her house at exactly 12:21 a.m. She wasn't going anywhere, she just wanted fresh air. Her porch light flickered behind her, and with a coffee in one hand and her phone in the other, she took a few slow steps into her driveway. There was something strange about the way her eyes moved, as if she sensed something in the distance. The camera captured everything. She looked toward the woods, her lips parted slightly. Then, she disappeared. No blur, no smoke, no shadow. She was just gone. The police report said she vanished between two camera frames. One moment she existed, one moment she didn't. No one has ever explained how that was even possible. Her house was in the perfect suburban neighborhood. People walked their dogs at night. Children played outside, couples sat on porches. It was the kind of neighborhood everyone believed was safe, except when someone mentioned the woods. The locals never walked near that area after midnight. Some said the woods were cursed. Some said the woods were alive. Jennifer never believed in scary stories. She believed in science. She wasn't naive or careless. She was smart, educated, calm, and perfectly normal. But in her last week alive, her behavior changed. She stopped sleeping properly. She stared at her windows. She told her friends she heard footsteps outside her house every night. Her best friend Madison was the last person she spoke to. They were on the phone when it happened. "I think someone's outside," Jennifer whispered. "Who?" Madison asked. Jennifer didn't answer. There was rustling, like someone dragging their feet across leaves. Then a voice came from the woods. It wasn't loud, it wasn't angry, it was calm and almost gentle. "Jennifer." Madison heard it. Police later enhanced the audio. It wasn't a voice they could identify. It didn't sound like a regular human voice. There was an echo in it, like it came from everywhere at once, or nowhere at all. The phone didn't disconnect, just 44 seconds of static and whispering, and then silence. Detective Cole Harker took the case. He was one of the most skeptical men anyone would meet. He didn't believe in ghosts, curses, demons, or any of that nonsense, but within 48 hours, even he was shaken by what he found. Inside Jennifer's diary, the pages were filled with perfectly normal notes until recently. Then the writing started changing. It became rushed, panicked. She wrote that someone was watching her from the woods. Then she wrote that the woman standing there looked like her. Same face, same height, same voice. As if Jennifer was seeing her own reflection outside. Then the diary entries began mentioning the same words. "She calls my name. She wants me to come. She's waiting for me." The last line she ever wrote was, "Tonight is the night." Detective Harker reviewed the security footage more than 200 times. He watched how Jennifer turned her head just slightly, like she heard or saw something just before she vanished. Her last expression wasn't fear, it was recognition, like she knew who she was seeing. The woods were searched for days. Dogs tracked dead ends, drones found nothing, helicopters, search teams, divers, nothing. Her body wasn't found, her phone wasn't found, not even her slippers. The only thing Harker found deep in the woods was a strange humming noise, like electricity, like static, and someone whispering. He heard a voice say, "Come with me." Jennifer wasn't the first person to disappear from those woods. In 1995, a teenager named Evelyn disappeared 3 days after telling her parents she saw someone in the woods calling her name. Her body was never found. In 2003, a woman named Laura went missing while walking her dog. The dog returned covered in dirt and scratches. The woman was never found. Both cases happened on November 3rd. Every disappearance was the same. No body, no clues, no signs of escape. Just gone. Detective Cole Harker met a neighbor named Henry Avery, who claimed he saw everything the night Jennifer vanished. He described seeing a woman dressed in white standing just beyond the trees, barefoot, pale skin, long hair. She was motionless, and she was smiling. Henry said the woman whispered to Jennifer, and Jennifer walked toward her. Then they both vanished. No one believed him. They called him crazy. 3 months later, he was found dead in his home. Heart attack, they said. But before he died, he wrote in his notebook, "It comes for the lonely ones." The deeper the investigation went, the stranger it became. The woods belonged to the old Harrington family in the 1800s. There was a fire that killed the entire family except one daughter. Her name was Eleanor. When rescuers found her, she was barefoot and smiling. She kept whispering, "She takes them away. She takes them all away." Eleanor went missing a week later. No one ever found her body. Police brought in an FBI profiler, Dr. Isaac Miller. He wasn't prepared for what he discovered. The disappearances followed a pattern. Every victim had been alone when they vanished. Every victim reported hearing footsteps before they disappeared. Every victim dreamed of a woman calling their name. Detective Harker conducted more searches. He heard the humming again. He saw a flicker between the trees. He smelled something burning, like old wood or flesh. And then he heard the voice again. "Come with me." Harker knew he was getting close, but he didn't know that the woods weren't haunted. The woods were a doorway. Months went by. Then one night, Madison got a call from Jennifer's number. The number had been disconnected for months. She answered the phone. Static. And then Jennifer's voice. "Why didn't you follow me?" Police traced the call. It came from the woods. The FBI declared the area off limits. They sealed off the woods. They installed signs. They warned people to stay away. But people don't listen, especially curious ones. Detective Harker convinced a documentary team to go with him one last time. They went into the woods with cameras. They crossed the tree line at midnight. The cameras recorded trees that moved without wind. They recorded voices. They recorded shadows that seemed to watch them. The humming sound started again. The static grew louder. The cameras glitched. The trees seemed to close behind them. And then, a woman walked into view. She looked like Jennifer, or maybe like Eleanor, or maybe like someone entirely different. She whispered, "Come with me." The documentary team fled. Detective Harker didn't. He walked toward her, and just like Jennifer, he vanished. The team never saw him again. His badge was found on the ground. His voice was recorded one last time. He said, "It's not a who, it's a where." The woods weren't a place. They were something ancient, something hungry, something that waits for the lonely ones. Every November 3rd, someone disappears. Some people claim they still see a woman in white standing just beyond the trees. Some say she looks like Jennifer. Some say she looks like a victim. Some say she looks like you. Locals don't talk about the woods anymore. They shut their windows at night. They avoid the driveway. But sometimes they hear footsteps outside their houses. Sometimes they hear someone whispering their name. Sometimes they hear a voice saying, "Come with me." To this day, Jennifer Carlisle has never been found. No evidence, no body, no explanation. The woods remain silent, the disappearances continue, and no one knows where they go. But there is one thing everyone believes now. The woods don't take people randomly. They take the ones who are alone. They take the ones who listen. They take the ones who follow the voice. Because sometimes people don't vanish. Sometimes the world takes them somewhere we cannot go. Somewhere beyond the trees. Somewhere